What's going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and today I'm making a video. I just saw an article from GameSpot of all places, and man, this article has made me really think about pretty much one person, and that would be Mr. Xbox himself, Phil Spencer. Yo, you guys, like, just take a trip with me here, man. You gotta feel for this guy. Like, every time there's positive Xbox news, positive Microsoft news, but, you know, positive Xbox news, this guy, man, he wears that Target on every single t-shirt that he rocks. Like, I do understand he's he's the head of the Xbox division and stuff like that, but the way the media tries to spin things, the way they try to bring negativity into positive Microsoft news, it's absolutely incredible, man. I gotta give him a shout out. Like, this dude has been like the king of patience when it comes to the media. Now, what I'm talking about is GameSpot came out with information from this group, DFC Intelligence. And DFC Intelligence came out and said the gaming division in Microsoft is the ugly stepchild. Absolutely incredible. Like, I don't know where they can make that assumption. Microsoft came out with the OG Xbox, right? They are one of the youngest, I guess you could say, console companies out there, especially the youngest out of the big three. So, you know, they are going to have growing pains and stuff like that, but the OG Xbox was an internal success. The 360 went absolutely bananas when it came to the consumer base, and then we're on the Xbox One now. And whatever faults, whatever stuff that happened during this generation, Microsoft has come around, and they have done just about everything they could for the consumers. And I see a bright future when it comes to Xbox. But of course, according to DFC Intelligence, it's the ugly stepchild. Here's where Phil Spencer comes in. Phil Spencer has to come and straighten everything out, like, all the time. And you know his work is like, it's like 2 times, 3 times the work because of the way the media tries to spin everything. So, you know, he had to come out and basically state, you know, it is a strange assertion, you know, the whole thing about the possibility of Xbox getting spun off of Microsoft or sold. He's like, it's a strange assertion, seeing that we just announced 2 brand new consoles at this year's E3. Good for you, Phil. I mean, that's kind of like, that's Phil holding his ground without coming out and just getting all kind of like G'd up with it and really attacking them. It's just basically, that's funny. You know, you're talking about us spinning off the Xbox division, yet we're coming out with 2 consoles. It's a way to throw common sense, like, right back at these people. But when it comes to the media, they also try to pull stuff up from the past. So this same article goes back to when Microsoft was looking for a new CEO. There was Satya Nadella, which of course he got the job, and there was Stephen Elop. And they went back to the time where Stephen Elop, there was a rumor that he was gonna sell off the Xbox division if he became CEO. Of course, he didn't become CEO. But this article that came out either yesterday or today brings that information back from, like, what, a year ago? Year and a half ago? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, positive Microsoft news, oh, let's confuse it, and then let's pull stuff from the past, these rumors and stuff from the past that never actually came to be, but let's pull them, bring them to the future, and put it in an article for today. You guys see what I'm saying here? Absolutely crazy. And then the article went on to talk about the confusion between announcing 2 systems and basically saying that Microsoft and Phil Spencer are cutting the throat of the Xbox One S by announcing the Scorpio. Check this out. Phil Spencer was like, well, we want to be as transparent as possible with our consumers. We want to let them know, yeah, we're coming out with the S, but then we're coming out with that console we made, that Phil Spencer box, all right? That console we made, that I Heard You console, in terms of what, like, the pro Xbox users, the pro Xbox gamers had to go through this generation. It's like, you know what? We've seen what you had to go through. Here is the cherry on top. Here is the thing that no other company is gonna basically top. All right. And he said we're being as transparent as possible. We're letting you know exactly what features are in the S. We're letting you know that a year later another Xbox is coming out that has that crazy power under the hood. All right. Now this is a double-edged sword, guys, because if he didn't announce the Scorpio until later on and they announced the S, then all of a sudden they were going to get chastised. Phil Spencer and Microsoft would have been chastised, saying that they were building up sales for the One S and not letting the consumers know that there was another console coming next year. But since they did so, they're getting chastised with, well, aren't you cutting the throat of the S right now with letting people know Project Scorpio is coming out next year? Do you see what I'm saying, guys? It's a no-win situation either way. But in the end, Microsoft is doing what other companies aren't. They're giving choices, they're giving options to their consumers. Both the consumers that have stuck with them since the original Xbox to new consumers coming in. All right, they're giving them choices with the Play Anywhere, design your own controller. You have the One S that's good with HDR, upscale to 4K, and then you have the Scorpio, which is the beast of a machine. Like, they're giving them choices, they're giving us choices that we didn't have before. Absolutely crazy. Guys, this is pretty much my video for now. I know it's a lot of information, but just go back and definitely hit up the comment section. I want to know if you guys see what I'm saying. Do you see what Phil Spencer has to go through with the whole negative media spin? And like, no matter what positivity comes out, there's always that negativity there that, you know, they got these articles there that make absolutely no sense. But as usual, guys, if you like the gameplay, you like the topics, definitely hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. But as for now, this is DXBot 448, and I am definitely signing off.